Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the last episode, which was quite a while for you guys because, again, Ori kind of took over my channel, but it was a good game so I'm okay with it. But we went and we stole the house of Maximilian Borsodi. Or specifically, we literally stole the house of Maximilian Borsodi. It had the will and testament in there, which we gave away to we gave away to...
Stay out of my way.
What was his name? Horst is the one we killed, and then... Ewald Borsodi. We gave the deed to Ewald, who was the disinherited but rightful heir to the Borsodi household. Which, no doubt, is not what Olgierd wanted, but whatever. I'm okay with annoying Olgierd, if I'm being perfectly honest. But, he was staying in this bar here, so let's go see if he's still here.
How much for a herring? Crown at all.
Hey, Olgierd.
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
I got Borsodi's house for you.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come. Oh, that's better. All right, what do you have for me?
Max Borsodi's house, as requested.
The papers, where are they?
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got the house. Never mentioned its contents.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as Odin himself. Keen to ridicule a man. Do you know what I and the company do with your type?
Ask for legal advice?
Dunno. Ask for legal advice? Looks to me like you might need some. You signed the contract, Olgierd. I'm just fulfilling its terms, to the letter. Unhappy? Hell, should have chosen your words more carefully.
Yes, I should have. I assume you came to an agreement with Horst. Shame. A right horse in that one.
Made a deal with his brother, who then beat the living shit out of Horst with a gold candle holder.
It's progress.
I'm glad he's at least happy with that.
Why did you even need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aim to deliver those papers to the right hands. Borsodi would have landed in the streets, and the hospital would have gotten the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. Made her with it and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
He is quite a good epitomization of lawful evil, really, Olgierd.
The Borsodis, what's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
I am, actually.
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed pricks buy my father's sword, my mother's death mask, my brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt, I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second. I brawled, then had another tankard. And then I asked the wrong bloke for help.
See, what's interesting to me here, it's never explicitly stated, but it seems pretty heavily implied to me that as he stated, when it rains, it pours. And I have a feeling Gaunter Dim may have had something to do with that pour. That sudden downpour, as it were. But everything bad happening to him essentially came from Horst buying up that debt. Which, I mean, buying debt is... it's kind of scummy, but at the same time, it is a fairly damn good way of making money, really. And can be done without evil intent.
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside.
He didn't shoot the messenger per se, but...
one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Barrel. What was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
He really doesn't take much shit.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday, someone will find a way to take you down.
And that should trouble me why? I feel no fear, no regret. The wise men of Oxenfurt claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death holds no surprises.
Rather stoic, really.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that blue. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
Least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
Yeah, he really doesn't want us to complete that wish. It's interesting from Olgierd's perspective as well, because he's kind of... Oh, shut up. It's interesting from Olgierd's perspective, because he's asking for wishes that... They're things that he does want, but at the same time, he's hoping that we don't accomplish the goal, which is kind of funny. It's this weird kind of dichotomy of things that are being pulled together. Let me have a look. I don't think there's anything else from here that we necessarily need to do. I'm still like 9 levels under-leveled, by the way, which is why I'm somewhat worried about doing the last part of this quest, because it's relatively difficult and it has some kind of hard fights in it. But that's fine. Let us fast travel to the mansion, because we have the fast travel point, which is much nicer than having to walk all the way over there.
Hey! You hear me?
Hello, thief.
Kendrick. Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me after...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets. Oh, sweet mother, my little, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
So you're a thief?
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's a stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You?
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
No money against
Sprawling, this
thieves.
estate. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though.
Interesting that someone is still attending to the flower bed.
Fresh manure.
Quite interesting that there would be fresh manure here.
A grave here?
Interesting. I believe what I'm going to do is explore all this place. There's a fight coming up. I might do the fight. I may leave that till next episode. I'll see where it takes me time-wise. I actually have to go to work relatively soon. I need to get ready for work, so we'll see.
Woods rotted completely.
An easel. It is a beautiful manor.
Beehives. Well maintained, but dormant.
Interesting. They maintained still is odd. Flower bed. A lot of odd things going on.
Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Water's ice cold. Mountain of violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back. What are you doing in a place like this? Best shoe before you get hurt.
It's a black dog.
Rope looks new. Bucket's been repaired. Gardener's hut. Could it be? Tools are so organized it's scary.
There's lots of wood still being kept here. It's an odd sensation being in an abandoned place that you know has been abandoned for a long time, and yet everything is still well maintained. It's kind of creepy. Nevertheless, let's keep going.
A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body? Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
I believe this door is locked. Yeah. Interesting. There was a response to the knock.
Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden.
I kind of want to just, like, finish exploring this place. I think I pretty much did. That's the front gate. It's a chicken coop.
Somebody's still taking care of the place.
There. I think that was the last of what I wanted to hear. There's a black cat as well.
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
Indeed. And this as cliffhangery as and assholey as it is going to be the end of the episode. We're sitting at like 20 minutes. This is a fight that I think I'll probably die multiple times trying to do from memory. It was actually quite difficult. So, and I'm quite underleveled. So we're actually going to do it next time, because I'm probably going to like take like another 20 minutes to half an hour to actually beat it, if I were to hazard a guess. Who knows, maybe I'll do it the first try next time, we'll see. But, I have to go. So, thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye guys.